Hello my friends, Wayne here once again for the Let's Play Kick Gaming channel, welcoming you to State of Decay Breakdown, The Return! Now, this is my fourth attempt at The Return, so the first three videos are going to be labelled as State of Decay, The Doomed Trilogy, because quite frankly, those three groups of survivors met their grisly demise in the most hideous of ways, but I'm hoping that the fourth time is indeed the charm, and we started out with a really cool looking survivor called Lila Gray. She left the family farm to pursue a hopeless music career. Her attitude is presently pathetic. She's starting out with a cricket bat, no nonsense, farmer, asthma attacks, and enjoyed the opera. She starts out with improved wits, etiquette, and horticulture. Now we've got Miles Fair, who is a dentist and a farmer, and is a medicine expert as well. So we've got a relatively decent looking camp to start off with, even though he's started the game hurt already. So right now, if she dies, we are screwed anyway. We've got Evan Woodrow, who is one of the hero characters, powerhouse in chemistry, and Grayson Altman, who is already missing. So we're off to a flying start, aren't we? We really are. Now, the objective for The Return, if you didn't watch the Doomed Trilogy, guys, is I'm going back to the basic roots of State of Decay and State of Decay Breakdown. We are going to be surviving as best as possible in the Church of Ascension. And as the Doom Trilogy has shown, so far it's not going well. I've lost three groups of survivors from the beginning. And I'm pressing the random character to start a new game rather than a hero, just to improve the difficulty, to increase the difficulty tenfold as much as possible. So I'm going to make my way now, hopefully, to the Church of Ascension without issue. But that remains to be seen. We're starting out with Lila Gray. She's got a really cool name. I've always been a fan of this character model. The red head, the cowboy boots, the blue jeans and the green jacket. It's a unique looking character model in my opinion. So we're starting out with one lane road ahead and one sweet ass zombie kill from Lila Gray to kick off this brand new series, State of Decay Breakdown, The Return. We got a lone army bro crossing the street. He did not look left and right, so as that happens, guys, if you don't look left and right, you're most likely going to die, as this guy just proved a valiant point. Always look left and right. If the little green man isn't flashing green, get the fuck out the road. Nice and simple. So I'm going to pop a snack because we've got this horde in the distance. I know I'm going to attract the attention of disease in the distance anyway, so I'm just going to start. Oh my god. This is going to be, it's going to be the Doomed Quadrilogy. It really is, isn't it? Because Lila Gray's not going to last. We've got to barrel the feral back from the dead with fiery vengeance, ready to raise some hell. And I'm not feeling it. We have no vehicles in the distance. My objective is solely to survive in the Church of Ascension. Something that I've never been able to do in this series before. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. If this beginning point is anything to go by. At least we've shook off the feral. But look at this. We've got a shit fuck ton of zombies right on our tail already. And we've got a long walk ahead of us to get to the Church of Ascension in the first place. So, and I've only got 4 snacks. And this horde on our tail. So, yeah. This may also end badly, as the trilogy, the Doomed Trilogy, did. But I'm going to try my best, guys. That's all I can do at this point, is try my best to survive. I have no weapons, but I do have a cricket bat, which is something, if it comes down to it. But without snacks, without a decent supply of snacks, and without a vehicle, I'm pretty much screwed, unless I can shake off the horde. So we're going to have to try our best, or try and get lucky and find a vehicle on the road. That's why I'm sticking to the road. We're shaking off a vast majority of the horde, but they're still on our tail. And I've only got 2 snacks left. So, we need to hope that Lila Gray can get lucky on her journey to the Church of Ascension. Which she isn't, because there's another bloody feral in the distance. And an army bro. And shit's going to hell already. We've alerted the feral. The feral has been alerted. Here he is. Come on, let's try and dodge. Oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Sweet ass feral kill to kick off the new series with Lila Gray. Now we need to try our best to survive. We're already off to an absolutely trying start as far as the Return series goes. I mean, the original episodes of what is now known as the Doomed Trilogy is quite simply the first episodes of the Return. But it went to disaster so quick. So if you watch the Doomed Trilogy, And you think, is this going to be the series that Wayne actually succeeds in the Church of Ascension? Chances are, guys, I just have no idea right now. We're just going to have to wait and see. We do have a vehicle in the distance, so we've got a bit lucky there. But, yeah, we've got a Screamer there. We've got a Horde on our tail. We've got various other zombies coming out the Tartan Mart. I just need to get in this vehicle and get to the church and then begin our latest batch of survivability, increasing our survivability in the Church of Ascension. And hopefully, if Zombie Jesus is on our side, guys, we may get lucky this time around, and this could be the series that succeeds as the return and not be another Doomed trilogy beginning. But we'll have to wait and see. It just goes to show, guys, I have not played State of Decay since the summer of 2014. It's now the winter of 2014, November the 13th, 2014 to be exact. And so far, it just goes to show that if you stay away from this game, the difficulty really does catch you off guard. I'm on difficulty level 49 as we speak. I'm just going to block off this gate, use a lifeline tactic, block off the gate, and then bounce my ass through the gate, shut the gate quickly, and then head in, move home, and hopefully we can get a decent amount of luck. Settle the home base, shut the door, and hope for the best. I'm just going to cower in a corner and cry and wait for all this to blow over. Yay! Finally! Better than biscuits on a Sunday morning. How did you say that last name? No idea. Right, so we're in the Church of Ascension at last. Jeez, that didn't take forever. Fix up the pastor's bedroom, set up the built-in kitchen, and we need to find construction materials to build our infirmary and our workshop and this and that. We've got a survey point up top there, but my first point of call is this particular construction warehouse here. It's just a good method to get this show on the road. And the only way I'm going to get this show on the road is by taking steps to ensure the show is valiantly on the road without issue from the get-go. And I'm not going to be caught off guard again. I'm determined for this series to be labelled The Return rather than another doomed trilogy of episodes. So yes, let's see how we go on. Her improved wits are already coming in handy. I'm going to take these pack of oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I'm going to take this pack of construction materials and this pry bar for a cheeky influence boost.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It scared the shit out of me mind. But still, I'm going to drop that in there and see if there's anything else in this construction site before we move on. A fuel supply would be grand for setting up our outpost, and we've got one. I'm going to call for scavenging. Oh, I can't because everyone's dead. Or wounded! Oh, I panicked then. It was just a breeze block. Just a breeze block.
I'll run this home. Right,
let's make sure the area is still clear, and it is. That is good. So we've dropped that in there. This is only a 4 storage vehicle, so I can only store 4 rucksacks of supplies in this particular vehicle, but I am definitely looking to upgrade ASAP, guys. Oh, bollocks. I'm definitely looking to upgrade now, because my door has already met the demise at the hands of a vicious boulder of death, as did that puppy. So let's bounce my ass in here, kill this bro, and see what we've got nice. I'm going to shut this door, not going to be caught off guard. I'm going to search the shit out of here thanks to Lila Rosie's improved wits. We got nothing in here though, so that went badly. This guy's here to say hi. Got another sweetheart. How you doing, sugar tits? She's come to say hi as well, but she'd never be dead as well. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Level 2 fighting for Lila Rose. Good, 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 good. Hopefully they come around this door, because that door's gone. Let's just get them ran over. I've leveled up a skill. That is gravy. But we need to level up more, and I'm not banking on this series being a success yet. So we need to just clear the area. We do not wish for these to bunch together and become a horde. Let's drop off the gear. 15 construction materials, and of course we've got a batch of fuel as well. I want to shut the gate behind me. And I seek refuge up top here. So I'm not going to be caught off guard by those guys while I'm kitting up my camp to increase my overall survivability. So immediately we want a medical area, and like I said in the Doom trilogy, we also want to make sure that we've got a training area, which we cannot set yet, and a workshop. So I'm going to set up the workshop and the medical area for starters, and we now need more. I'm going to cook a meal as well. That's definitely essential to improve our hit points. And of course we want that training area to level up our new group of survivors. Lila Rose. Lila Gray is presently our only good survivor. So yeah. And Miles is injured. Who's Lila Rose? Why do I know that name? I'm just thinking of the Oasis song. That's why I kept her alive. I like Oasis. And their song Lila was brilliant. So, yeah. Now we're on our travels again. We're not going to be ambushed by this potential army bro in the distance. We are just going to get on our way. Hopefully find some neighbours along the way as well. New hands on deck is always good, and it hasn't ended well for me yet. We've got a vehicle upgrade though, so... And it's a muscle car. So I'm going to head my ass in this muscle car. Which is obviously... It has a door, therefore it's a good vehicle. As mine does not have a door. But we can come back for it later once the workshop is built and get that repaired overnight, which will definitely be something that I'm looking to do in the future. We got a horde there. Well, I'll say a horde. We got a congregation of zombies. I just want to see if we've got any neighbours in this area. It doesn't look like we've got any in this home, but still, I still need to find gear as well. This house it's got some gear in it, so... And I forgot to shut the door. I forgot to shut the door. We want to shut that... Oh, God! I just had a heart attack. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my God. I think I'm grossly wounded real life. He just appeared out of nowhere and ate me. That is not how I like to start my day. Being eaten. Don't think anyone does, but that really hurt my chest. I shouldn't play this game anymore. Let's search this med cabinet. See if we've got anything nice. Keep it. Just a firebomb and nothing left in this house. And I do have enough influence to set this as an outpost. Might be a good idea. It's close by to home. So I could go for it, and yeah, I'm gonna establish this as our first outpost. That will at least aid us in clearing the roads, which are already crowded. Look at that, I've only just come into this house. Right, so that's that. So we want to head quickly now and snipe zombies using our ammunition stockpiles and set traps for passing hordes using our fuel stockpiles, which increases our safe zone radius tenfold. Now, once we get one of these houses in, this will complete this circle, which is going to... That basically prevents hordes and zombies from spawning in this area. So we want to get some additional snacks. I'll drop off this pry bar and this small backpack for some extra influence, and we will continue our exploration around this new area in Spencer's Mill. Now, I'm the first to admit I'm shit at surviving in Spencer's Mill. That's how the Doom trilogy came about, that and sheer bad luck. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can survive this time. Who's Evan? Evan's one of our survivors, I think, but never really liked his character model, but still. A diversion request, we'll see how we get on. We've got no neighbours in this enclave, in this house either, and once again I forgot to shut the door, so I'm going to shut that. We've got our vehicle nearby if we get any rucksacks to take home. I'm not banking on it, but it would be good. Searching here, we've got an energy drink that I will take because our survivor who we're controlling gets tired pretty quickly, as you would do if you're the only playable survivor. Which she is at the moment, because Marv is knackered. I've made a loud noise. I've got a rucksack and a crowbar. I'm out of here. See you later, sugar tits. See you later. I'm bouncing my ass over here. Create a cheeky diversion around the car, and I'm in. And I'm out, and I'm in, I'm out. Made a very loud noise. Never a good way to start, but I am going to quickly drop off this rucksack home. Hopefully we can... Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We've lost the door. We've lost the second door. Lila Gray has lost the door. But I am going to take this rucksack home, and then we can continue our building endeavours. We've got two hordes on our tail that I'm going to reverse over to avoid damage to our vehicle any further from the front and the engine. If you reverse over them, you do less damage to your vehicle than you would if you were front facing them. So I did not deposit the rucksack in my vehicle, so we're good. Means I can just run in, deposit it, and get back on my adventures. Maybe heal up before I go. I do not want a repeat of the last few episodes. To be fair, guys, I do not want another repeat of that. Bro, get out. Nobody invited you to the Church of Ascension. This is my home! You are not allowed in here! You are not allowed! I'll beat you to death, sir! He's dead now. Right. Let me see. I can indeed set up a training area, which is what we want. I can deposit this crowbar for another batch of influence, which should give me enough. No, just barely. I need another small amount. I could... if I switch out to Miles, who is injured and standing on a table for no reason. Seems legit. If I deposit his gear, if he has any gear, he has. He's got a gun. What are you doing, Miles? Get out the tree. If I deposit Miles' gear before these hordes enter our vicinity, then I have enough to radio out for new survivors. So I'll deposit that, switch back out to Lila Gray very quickly. quickly radio out for new survivors. We need more hands on deck. Because if Lila Gray dies and Miles is injured, it's game over for us again. And that is not where I fancy, guys. I do not want another Dooms trilogy. So we'll kill this guy. There's one horde down. Now let's get on our travels again before this horde hits home. We'll let Lily and the injured gang deal with the horde. This Juggy in the distance, however, is a different story, where I do not have the chance to stand around and kill a Juggernaut. As fun as it may be to make a Fago boom, I do not have the skills or the health or this and that to actually do it right now. So a good idea is going to be to survey the area. But first things first, actually, the better idea is going to be to actually continue stop. I nearly flipped my vehicle. Wayne's shit driving is a hashtag again. Right. Fork in the road diner. Go fork yourself. I'm going to reverse my vehicle towards the door to give me swift access to the rear of my car in the event, the lucky, please be lucky event, that there are construction materials in here. Got a new infestation again, construction materials, and we got 2 level 5 weapons to deposit for more influence, which is good. Very good indeed. So I've deposited that, and I'm off again. I'll leave you guys to it. You just go about your merry business, but leave my vehicle alone. I'm not losing another door. There goes the door. Great times. Ain't that a kick in the ass? At least he's dead though. We got another Juggy in the distance. Another fat bastard in the distance wants to die. But still, I'm not gonna waste the amenities just yet. Survival in Spencer's Mill is a royal bastard, my friends. It really is. It really is. The City of Marshall is always consistent and thriving with supplies. The same can never be said for the City of Marshall. It's always devoid of anything decent, unless you get lucky. And luckily, I have presently got lucky. That guy didn't even realise the door was open. You're the worst army bro ever. Another snack, truck of pills, I'll take those. And we got a rucksack of food as well, going to come in very handy. So I'm going to drop these straight in my vehicle. We've got 2 more slots, so maybe we can get further lucky. I'm going to see if there's any fuel supplies in here. It doesn't seem to be that there is. Not that kind of mini-mart, unfortunately. No more food in here. She's tired, so these trucker pills and this energy drink is going to come in handy straight away for Lila Gray. Now, let's have a cheeky search around here and get some more gear. We require all the gear, sir. More food jars and some meds as well. All good, all good, all good. We'll drop off these food supplies in the rear of our truck again. Where was it? It was here. Food jars. Now, if I break this open, 3. Okay. So what do I destroy? I destroy nothing. That's what I destroy. What I do, guys, is put this tire iron in the trunk of our truck and take this final snack. Now I need to proceed to drive everything back home. We have not had a neighbour enclave ping yet. So I'm hoping that we do get one relatively close by to home to recruit and bring back to home base. Due to the fact that, well, quite frankly, it's looking grim right now. It's looking grey for Lila Gray. Due to the fact that we do not have any extra hands on deck. If Lila dies, we are unable to switch out to Miles because he's already banged up from the beginning of the game. So we are not off to a very good start at all. We've got another mission diversion request. We've got another horde right on the home front. I'm going to deposit these supplies.
There you go.
I'm going to quickly dispatch of this horde using my newfound snacks. Come on, sugar tits! I'll fuck you all up! And my cricket bat of death. The cricket bat is death. No! 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 I'm in over my head. I'm in over my head! I am in over my head. Miles! Dude! Don't run away! Do not run away! Fight! Fight, bro! We'll just leave him to it. As I deposit my new gear. I'll keep this on me. I think I'll keep that on me. Miles ain't doing too well, but he's given me a brilliant idea. Yay for Fire of Death! Go to hell! You cheeky shits, invading my camp. Fuck you. Fuck you. Right, those boys be dead. And that's good. Now, I know that I have a second, I think it was a crowbar or a tire iron in my vehicle that I can take it for some extra influence. That is going to come in very handy for building up our camp. That amount of influence will give us more than enough room to actually go and set a secondary outpost. So I've deposited that. Where else have I got in here? We've got, oh geez, we've got an axe. We've got an axe. I'm taking that. I'm depositing the cricket bat. Let's make her a heavy weapons expert. Should be good. So I've got 9 snacks on my person. 2, 4, 9 on the influence front. I'm going to take out 3 more of these firebombs, our final 3 in fact, because that came in very handy for not only saving miles, but saving me the necessity of having to fight these hand to hand. The amount of Zeds in this area is unprecedented. We've got an infestation up top, and we require some concrete for the training area at our first outpost. So I'm thinking another good outpost would be this here. And do excuse me, this house here, because look, the hordes always seem to come from this direction. So the sooner I can block off this access point for the hordes, the sooner I have a better chance of survival. We've got another construction delayed. I believe that to be for the medical facility, so the sooner we can get that done as well. I'm just going to alert all these hordes to this area. The sooner we can get that done as well, the better. I'm going to exit my vehicle, switch to my fire bombs, and start raining fiery hell on these ugly dead Z's. Die, you shits! Die, 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 die! Die, 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 die! Yes! That did next to nothing. We killed about 3. Ain't that a kick in the ass? Luckily, I've got a mad heavy weapon. So let's start cleaning fiery hell on these guys and get a little bit of fighting XP before I run my arse into the sunset and rescue myself. Oh fuck! Jeez, Lila Grey is wounded already. So I'm going to pop a second snack in the foreseeable future and head on my way again. I need this place as an outpost, but still, I may as well fuck up another car. Lila led the way. There's one horde dead, and there's the second horde dead, maybe? Horde, are you going to be dead yet? No? But this is the house I need, because this will clear our safe zone radius around our home base, which will subsequently aid us in actually surviving and clearing out these hordes. So we will not have hordes on the road. We've got a shotgun, a warding shotgun. I definitely heard a Z come in. I definitely did. There we go. Popped a cap in your dome, sir. Even if I did make a noise, I do not really care because I got a fucking shotgun. So screw you. Suck my hairy bollocks. Got a couple more Z's coming in. So I'm going to clear this guy. Well, knock him down at least. Pop a snack. Needs to face his sugar tits. Search before this lovely lady comes in for a nosh. There we go, we've got an extra snack there. So the one we've just used, we've just replaced already. And the heavy weapons are just phenomenal in this game, guys. The heavy weapons are phenomenal. We've got a small rucksack there that I will take on for influence at some point. Oh, fuck! Jeez! We got... Oh, shit. Get out! Get out! Oh, no. I was unable to get out the window because I was injured, so that ended badly. I've just popped the truck of pills. I know I need another snack and I'm being snuck up on. Let's try and clear this without taking any further casualty because I've got no pills to heal myself. I've got 7 snacks, which is grand, but the last thing I want is Lila Grey being injured in the first episode and this going the same way. There's nothing else in here, so I can establish the outpost already. As soon as it's safe.
This place isn't safe.
So when is it going to be safe? That is the question. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? He's the boy at the door. Boy be at the door. We've got 2 boys at the door. And another one in the distance just across the way past the red tree. Establish the outpost. That is good. Let's see how what this does to our safe zone radius, guys.
Are you sure? Let's do this.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That will prevent these hordes, for example, who keep sneaking up on our pathway to the Church of Ascension. That will prevent them from actually getting even close. Once the traps go off, they're a goner. They'll just be gone in a heartbeat, guys. That is what we want. We've got an infestation in the distance as well. I cannot set up a secondary outpost, a third outpost I should say, just yet. So we may as well get our search on and try to find the supplies that we need for our enclaves. Now, as we have a safe zone radius in this particular area, we will not have zombies spawn in while we're in the red circle, but as the garden of this house is still outside of our safe zone radius, we will still have spawns. So that's something we've got to keep track of. This guy's just like avoiding the theory altogether and just being a dick. Dude, stop. Right, so let's have a search in here. There may be something for us to take home and continue our construction here. So I'm just going to shut that off. We do not want to be ambushed from the garden area. The basic workshop is complete, so that's one piece of good news. Hobbyist materials and a brush axe as well, but we do not have the medical area, nuts and bolts, or the concrete for the training area. This house could potentially have it where we abandoned our first vehicle. So what I'm going to do is drop this gear back in our vehicle, like so, and then head to the area where we abandoned our first vehicle and search there, and hopefully we can get the gear that we need to kit up our camp. But I'm not banking on it just yet. We'll just have to see if things are working in our favour. And if the first 3 episodes are anything to go by, the Doomed trilogy, they aren't. And Lila Gray is already very nearly injured. One more hit and she's down. So let's hope we can get a little bit of luck on our side, guys. A little bit of luck would be nice. A table leg, a tuss in. That's a little bit of luck. That counts. That doesn't, though. That doesn't. Where the fuck did you come from? You cheeky bastard. I've claimed this house as my own. I'm just going to steal your things and be on my way, sir. I know you're dead, so it didn't even matter. Dead 2, the sequel. I'm going to shut this door. Not going to be ambushed from the garden. Let's see. Come on, guys. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky and get the gear that we need to kit up our camp? Please let me get lucky, sir. Got nothing in here. We've still got 1 room to search where this Z spawned last time. So let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see. Nothing. Nothing at all. But I am going to replenish my snacks and take a secondary rucksack of food home. Got a firebomb and a frying pan for secondary weapons if we need them later on. And of course, extra influence goes a long way as well. Drop this in my vehicle storage. We'll run this gear home and then plan our next point of action. We still haven't had any survivor missions ping, unlike we did in the first series, which is a crying shame. So I definitely need some neighbours. As soon as we spawned into the game, Miles was injured. Yes! Yes, a new group of survivors. Thank you. Thank you, zombie Jesus.
How's it going? Lots of Zeds.
There we go. So I'll drop that off at home.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Reverse this. We'll kill this chunky shit in his overalls.
Oh, you know.
Bro, you could have got change for the apocalypse. You're covered in blood. And also you're about to not have a head, bro. Oh, mercy. Mama gotta go. There we go. So I busted my ass back in here. We are going to drop off the gear that we claimed from our scavenger hunt, including a warden shotgun that did save our life, a brush axe, and I'm going to keep the firebomb on me. Lila Gray she's ill. She's ill. That is not a good start. Not a good start, but we have found a new group of survivors, and that's not even a one to radio out to. So we've got a stranger in trouble there. Our radio out to survivors mission is still going in 7 minutes. We've got to find concrete for the training area. We've got to find nuts and bolts for the medical area. The big meal is cooking to give us a hit points boost. The good thing is we've got a cheeky outpost safe zone radius at our disposal with traps set. We've also sniping zombies from here as well. We can upgrade to a shooting platform, but I'm not going to waste what would be the last of my construction materials just yet. We've got 2 diversion requests from our own neighbour camp here, our own home survivor camp I should say. But that is our first point of call, the Stranger in Trouble mission, to hopefully get some extra hands on deck now that Lila Gray is sick and Miles is grossly wounded. He's banged up just from starting the game. He must have started injured, so that's a stroke of bad luck, a stroke of bad fortune if you will. But I'm hoping our luck is going to improve, my friends. With these new strangers on deck, we will have new friends to switch out to, and hopefully our survivability will increase tenfold. I hope you're enjoying this series, guys. I hope this is going to be the return series that I planned from the beginning, and not another Doomed trilogy that ended in disaster. But I'm not throwing it out there that this is going to go well. I'm just saying, stick with it, guys. It's exciting to find out what is going to go down. I'm excited, and I was excited in the Doom trilogy that eventually, at one point, guys, the Doom trilogy was the original Return series. But still, shit happens. We lost 3 enclaves of survivors, and now we've started fresh with Lila Gray. And hopefully, guys, hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the successful series that I've been longing for. I want to at least achieve difficulty level 50. That is my goal. I know I aimed for level 99 before the new year, but after State of Decay Year 1, the Survival Edition was announced, I decided to hold off until the Survival Edition on the Xbox One and the PC, of course, that is coming out in spring 2015. I'm holding out for that, and that is going to be the main series on my channel as soon as it's released. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you're still sticking around for this series, and thank you for being one of my 22,000 subscribers. If you aren't, please hit that subscribe button and support a small YouTuber on a path, a journey, and a mission to success. All the best, and of course zombie slaughter, that's the main thing. All the best, my friends. Have a pleasant evening, and goodbye.